to know, I really want to put this out there and ask you guys, those of you that are pregnant or have been pregnant, how did you sleep? Did you go according to that guideline and try to sleep primarily on your left side as they recommend? Hey friends, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you guys my 32-week pregnancy update. As you guys have been asking for, you guys have been requesting to try to do either weekly updates or bi-weekly updates, and so I'm trying to keep up with that. I apologize for being out of breath, but it goes with the territory, and it's just been, yeah, it's been a rough go. Anyways, I'm gonna kind of make this video quick by just doing a quick run through of all the things that I'm experiencing throughout my 32 weeks, and I will definitely give you guys a bump shot, pretty much a bare bump shot as well. So I am currently 32 weeks, and oh my goodness guys, it's legit a countdown for me. To be fair, I am only one more sleep and 2 more days away from being 33 weeks, and when I'm 33 weeks I'll literally have 5 more weeks to go and baby boy will be here. So I am just in a panic trying to get it all done. I feel like between last week and this week I literally just like exploded. Like I feel like I just got huge. The weight gain is coming on a little bit quicker. When I stepped on the scale last week, it didn't indicate that I really gained much from the weeks before, but this week I feel much heavier. I don't know if it has anything to do with Thanksgiving and me eating more food. My body's just kind of like, okay girl, yeah, you know, you just ate a lot. I don't know. I have no clue if that's the case, but I just feel so much heavier. It's harder to lug myself around. It's harder to get up when I sit down in places. It's just been rough. Also, heartburn or indigestion has been like a butt kicker. I feel like I'm just getting this heartburn all the time after eating, and it's just driving me nuts. I've had it before, obviously, throughout my pregnancy, but I felt like it disappeared at times and then it just suddenly like reappeared. And it's just like I'm suffering from it right now as I speak to you guys. And I will take, obviously, antacids for it, but it doesn't always do the trick. So, or it does it, but then that just leads to another type of feeling that I'm not always, you know, inviting. In terms of my belly button this time around has just been sitting there flush. Like I was explaining to you guys that baby boy, with him, carrying him this time around, my belly is shaped so different that it just doesn't put the same type of pressure on my stomach the way all my the girls did. So I found when I was pregnant with baby girl last time, my belly button was flushed for a while, maybe in the 20-week mark, somewhere in between there. And then by like the 25th week mark, I'm pretty sure it like popped out. This time around, it still has not popped out. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Not that I'm telling it to, but it's just sitting there, you know, kind of flushed. It also goes hand in hand with stretch marks. I don't feel like I've gotten any more stretch marks, and to be fair, I kind of just like hopped off of the wagon in terms of moisturizing my belly. I need to get back on that because I know in the last few weeks my stomach's going to be stretching like mad. So I probably should get on that. Another thing that I've been experiencing is baby just like all the way up under my ribs. Okay, so ribs are like this. I literally feel like it's done this. It's just like open because it feels so painful, and it's just very uncomfortable. And so I find that whenever I have any kind of meals, I just feel like I'm just like a stuffed turkey, even if I didn't eat that much. So that's been different for me, just like not feeling like I have enough room to just even I don't know, eat. I've been very uncomfortable. Also, leading into uncomfortableness, sleep has been terrible. I'm sleeping a lot on my one side. I want to know, I really want to put this out there and ask you guys, those of you that are pregnant or have been pregnant or whatever, like, how did you sleep? Did you go according to that guideline and try to sleep primarily on your left side as they recommend, because they said that promotes blood flow and it also reduces the risk of like babies born asleep. so scary, and I always just trying to follow the guidelines and the rules to just, you know, to avoid stuff like that. But I want to know if you guys did that. Did you guys all follow it like legit and sleep primarily on your left side? Because that's the side I generally sleep on. My body pillow, which I showed you guys before, has been a lifesaver. It definitely did its thing. It does its thing still to this day. I'm able to wedge it under me appropriately so it kind of lifts my body off of the bed and just gives me a little bit more support, and I don't have to always lay directly on my hips. But I would love to know if any of you guys did that, where you slept a lot on one side and then you suffered from what I suffer from, you know, when your side is just aching. So, and it's so funny because it's not just the side that I sleep on that aches. It all goes with the alignment, and I think something off my hip is just slightly unaligned, even though I sleep with my pillow between my legs and between my knees. I don't know. Another thing that I've been feeling as of late is like a pinched nerve, and I feel it along like the left side of my back. Oh my gosh, I've never felt a pinched nerve like that in my back. I felt it twice at different times. Once I got out of the vehicle and I got out and I felt it tweak. And then the other time I just got up off the floor and I felt it. So it all depends on where baby is laying. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that hurts. I'm very thankful though that I'm not suffering from sciatica this time, because last time I suffered from that and I was in a lot of pain. I'm just beyond thankful that I don't have to deal with that this time around. In terms of baby kicking and moving, baby's been moving, very active. He's been very active. And at my last ultrasound, I learned that he's not even head down anymore, which you guys would have seen from my last video. He is now, what do you call it? Oh, I can't remember the name. Okay, so I still suffer from pregnancy brain, but his head is like here, his body is like around, and his feet are over his face, and his arms are like this. So he is in his own position. He's comfortable, but he's not head down like he was before, which is a little different and surprising, because, you know, for some reason, I never felt him. I don't know, I feel him move, and I do feel at times when my tummy is constricted, but I never thought that was him doing a full-on rotation, but I guess so. With that goes Braxton Hicks. I guess I've been having Braxton Hicks because in my mind I didn't realize that's what they were, but it's when your stomach completely tightens and it's constricted, and I've been experiencing that, but I didn't realize that they were Braxton Hicks. I've only had experienced natural labor once, not natural birth, but I labored all the way up until 9 centimeters, so I know exactly what the natural labor feels like, but I still cannot connect the dots to the Braxton Hicks. I just remember, my memory really just surrounds the actual painful contractions. So I don't know. And then all my other pregnancies, because my babies are taken a little bit earlier, I don't generally go through labor or experience that. But I've been having Braxton Hicks. I've read everywhere, and what I'm reading basically states that's what I'm feeling. And it's not painful, but my stomach does get like really tight and very uncomfortable to bear with. But, you know, goes with the territory. It's pretty much honestly all of the updates. I'm doing my part, still taking my prenatal vitamins, still trying to keep hydrated. Baby is very low, so I've been wearing I've been wearing my pregnancy belt to help keep baby just like out of my pelvis, because whenever he gets wedged down there, I cannot function. I cannot do anything. He's getting heavier on my bladder, and I definitely find myself having to go to the washroom. It's not super frequent, but I find at times that when he's on certain sides, I have to go more often than not. I still don't crave anything sweet. I don't really crave a lot of foods. I'm in an awkward stage where I just kind of, I don't know, I eat to survive. So I don't really crave anything. I'm just like, nah, I don't really feel for anything per se, but I will eat. And sometimes I just want it to be kind of just like, not bland, but just not like heavily specialty flavor. That does not make any sense. Correct me. Not to be like, you know, not heavily flavored. So let me give you an example, like not pickled, not barbecued, not anything, you know, just like out there. I just want it to be like a chicken sandwich that's just very muted. So yeah, that's where your girl is at, trying to keep going. And exhaustion is real. Exhaustion is real. For 31 weeks, this is also an update for that. For 31 weeks, I literally felt like I needed to take a nap every single day. I just felt so drained, and so exhaustion is a real thing for me. I'm finding it so hard to get things done, do all the things, and that's why I'm just like a little stressed out, because I left so many things until now, till the last minute, that I'm just like a little overwhelmed and not quite sure if it's gonna get done in the time frame, because I feel like I can only do so much and my body will only let me do so much, and I'm just like, ugh. So pray for me, all, that I get it done. I really did myself in by waiting too late and just thinking, okay, this is my 5th time around, I've got it. I really just kind of, anyways, we'll touch base on that another time. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a quick belly shot before the battery dies, guys. So this is my belly, 32, almost 33 weeks pregnant. You guys can see it has grown significantly since the last time you saw it. This is the basketball, y'all. This is the basketball. And as you can see, I don't really have any stretch marks. I really don't. So I'm very thankful for that. So stay tuned for my next update, guys. Thank you so much for watching my 32-week pregnancy update. And now until next time, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to like today's video, as well as leave a comment down below.